I would say that it is very easy to export, but you need to belong to communities. You need to be trained by an expert. You need to know how to go about it by registering your brand in those platforms. Like we have NEPC Export Group that will help you register your company name, and then you can start exporting from them. You can as well export when you have communities of like minds. As a business person, you're just starting. Do not depend on yourself alone. Belong to communities. Get paid for knowledge. There are certain knowledge that do not come free of charge. There are certain platforms that you need to access it with money. So you pay to go into these things. I can remember in my early years of doing my business, my mother was telling me, "You have done so many trainings. Can you just rest? You've spent so many money." I said, "No, because I don't have to do it as a novice. I need to do it as an expert." And that is why we are here today. So for you to be able to export your goods from Nigeria, it is very easy. It is very simple. I have done it, I've been doing it, and I'm still doing it. I'm still exporting my foodstuffs to diaspora. So if you want to be exporting your foodstuff, get trained. Number one, you have to be trained. You have to be trained by a foodstuff processor and experts. You need to belong to communities. People need to lead you, need to show you the way. You need to have export certificates. You will not just stay at home and then you start exporting. You need to have those things on ground, on check. And by so doing, it will be very easy. And don't forget for you to have your customers in diaspora, abroad, countries like UK, USA, Canada. You need to do what we call sponsored adverts. That is what will sell you. That is what will push your product to the wall. Will tell the world, oh, this person is doing this business, because they won't be able to sit down there and see you, and they won't be able to know how good your products are. So running sponsored ads, you'll be able to showcase yourself and showcase your brand, telling the world that this is what you do.
That's so powerful. We used to say in our circles that a closed mouth is a closed destiny. There's no value in having a great product and nobody knows that you have that product. And you've just talked about speaking about your product, your own word of mouth, plus sponsored ads. And I like the fact that you also mentioned the NEPC. I think is the Nigeria Export Promotion Council, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yes, you're correct.
And then you talk about the fact that even in joining such official organizations, you need a lot of collaboration, people who will help you, because in some cases, you can't export products in bits. You must aggregate with other people to send it across the waters. So that's very powerful.
To add to that, you need to belong to communities. Go out for conferences, go out for seminars, go out for trainings. They are calling trainings for entrepreneurs in so place. You have to register, because you won't just leave your house and go there. There are some all these trainings you need to register online, and then you go there physical. By going there, you meet people of like minds, people that are doing the same business with you. You can then collaborate, discuss further apart from the meeting place. Thank you.
Fantastic. Yes, be out there. Be out there. If you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, you just have to be out there. And this is where I also say that if you don't take yourself seriously, nobody else will take you seriously. So Janet, you took yourself seriously, went all out to make sure that you succeed in what you are doing. You got into the right networks that will help you. And they say that your network determines your net worth, right? Your
Yeah.
network determines your net worth. You went to the right networks, you collaborated, you found out what it would take to do what you want. You are clear on what you want, and you found out what it would take to achieve what you want. Thank you for that. That's powerful, powerful insights around bootstrapping. Now, let's delve into the Nigerian environment. Based on your experience, what difficulties do you see in the Nigerian business environment, particularly for small businesses? What opportunities do you see? And how did you manage to surmount the difficulties and exploit the opportunities in the Nigerian environment? Tell us more about that. Yeah.